Lance Armstrong, the fall of cycling's greatest hero. It was back at the beginning of the 20th century, in 1903, that the French newspaper L'Équipe promoted the first Tour de France in hopes of increasing readership. It was a very daunting race, and drugs and doping began at that early time and has been linked to cycling ever since. Again, in the late 1990s, there were two converging events that brought doping back to the forefront of both the mainstream media and digital media. That happened to be the Festina scandal, as well as the comeback kid from cancer, Lance Armstrong, winning his first Tour de France in 1999. David Walsh of the UK Sunday Times thought that it was a bit strange how Armstrong was able to ride so strong throughout all of the stages. But then Armstrong again won in 2000 through 2005. He was a hero. His cancer foundation, Livestrong, was thriving, and he became famous, hiring a circus of people to manage his image amongst all the media platforms. 2004 brought Facebook, 2006 brought Twitter, and Armstrong strongly adopted both of them. Information was getting shared faster than ever before, but doping information was also getting passed on even faster than before. It was in 2009 that the United States Anti-Doping Agency began to probe into allegations that the Tour de France was fraught with dirty or doping riders. Cyclists began to weaken under their pressure, and in 2012, an Armstrong teammate, Tyler Hamilton, sat down with 60 Minutes and followed up with a tell-all book. It was then that an edifice began to deteriorate. David Walsh came and published a book, his second on Armstrong, called Seven Deadly Sins, that came out immediately after Armstrong sat down with Oprah Winfrey in January of 2013, where he finally admitted to the world that he used illegal doping methods in order to win the Tour. The converging media intensified on Armstrong. Social media climbed all over him. The speed at which that information was shared versus the daily newspaper of the 6 p.m. news allowed an infinite amount of opinions, and the coverage of him transpired over every type of media, making him a very unique individual in how media today is used. Thank you.